Welcome to lecture series of Engineering Graphics and Design. Myself Ankur Patel, and today in this fifth session of engineering course we are going to discuss involutes. So in involutes, today we will discuss methods to draw involute of a line, involute of a pentagon and involute of a circle. So before moving on to methods to construct involutes, let us discuss what are involutes. So if a line is rolled around a circle without slipping or sliding, points on the line will trace out involutes. Or we can also say that if a string is wound or unwound from a surface of circle, line or polygon by keeping the string tight, then the curve traced out by a point on a string is an involute. So here in this animation you can see that if a string is wound around a circular plate by keeping it tight, then the curve traced out by the free end of the string is an involute. So let's move on to involute of line. So the given content is draw involute of a line having length 10 mm for 3 convolutions. So the data is the length of the line is 10 mm and number of convolution is 3 convolutions. So here in this question we have to unwind or wound a string for 3 convolution or for 3 turns. So here in this video you can see that we have unwound a string from a line for 1.5 convolutions. So by following this method, now in this question or in this problem we have to unwound a string for 3 convolutions. So let's start. So first of all, draw a line having length 10 mm and extend this line on both sides. Let us say that the name of the line is AB. Now we have to start the unwinding process from point B. So starting from B, let us take the B as a center and radius is equal to B to A. Leave the first arc. The point of intersection of this arc to this horizontal line is B1. Now after getting B1, change the center and now take the center as A and radius is equal to A to B1 and give an arc. You will get A1 here. After getting A1, now again change the center. Now take the center at B, radius is equal to B to A1 and give an arc. This will be B2. Now after getting B2, take the center at A, radius is equal to A to B2 and give an arc. You will get A2. Right now we have completed 2 turns, 1 and 2 turns. Still we have to continue up to 3 convolution or 3 turns. So now after getting A2, take the center at B and radius is equal to B to A2 and give an arc. You will get B3. After getting B3, now change the center and take the center at A, radius is equal to A to B3, give an arc. You will get A3. Now we have completed the 3 turns for the involute. So this is the involute of a line for 3 convolutions. Now let's move on to next problem, involute of a pentagon. So the content is a string is wound round a pentagon of 25 mm side. Draw the locus of end point P for winding the 1 turn of the string. String is kept tight during the operation of winding. Give the name of the curve. Draw the tangent and normal to the curve at any point. So here the curve will be the involute because the question represents the definition of the involute. So here the side length of the pentagon is given, it is 25 mm. So the length of the string will be 5 into 25 will be equal to 125 mm. So first of all, draw a pentagon having side length 25 mm. Give the numbering starting from 0 over here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now at 0, attach the string having length equal to 125 mm. This will be our P0. Now divide a string into 5 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The 0.5 will be our P0. the length of the string is 125 mm. So the length of each division will be 25 mm. Now after dividing the string into 5 equal parts, now extend this edge of the pentagon. That means extend 0, 1 edge of the pentagon, extend 1, 2 edge of the pentagon, extend 2, 3 edge of the pentagon, extend 3, 4 edge of the pentagon like this. So after extending these edges of the pentagon, now measure 0 to P0 on the rounder and 0 as a center. Give an arc. You will get P1 over here, and right now this length, the length between 1 P1 will be equal to 1 P0. So this length will be 1 to P0. Now measure 1 to P0 on the rounder, or you can also measure 1 to P1 on the rounder, and by taking center at 1, give an arc, you will get P2. Now the length of 2 to P2 will be equal to the length of 2 to P0. So now next step is measure 2 to P0 on the rounder, and by taking the center at 2, give an arc, you will get P3. You can also measure 2 to P0 because 2 P2 and 2 P0 distance will remain same. Now you will get P3, and the distance between 3 P3 will be equal to 3 P0. So now the next step is measure 3 P0 on the rounder, take center at 3, give an arc, you will get P4. Now this length will be, the length between 4 P4 will be equal to 4 P0. So now next step is measure 4 P4 or 4 P0 on the rounder, take center at 4 and give an arc. You will get the arc intersected over here exactly. This will be our P5 point. So this will be the involute of a pentagon for one complete turn. Now here it is also given that draw the tangent and the normal to the curve at any point. So first of all, mark that point on the curve. Let us say that point S. Now join this point S to 0, because right now the center of this arc, the arc between P0 to P1, the center of this arc is at 0. So if we will connect S to 0, we will get the normal, and a line perpendicular to the normal and passing from point S will be the tangent to the curve. So now one question will comes in your mind, that how to draw a pentagon. So if you want to know how to draw a pentagon, then watch my video on geometric construction, in which I have explained the methods to construct the polygons. The link of the video is given in the description. Now let's move on to next method, involute of a circle. So the given content is, a string is wound around a circle of 30 mm radius. Draw locus of the end of the string for winding the string completely. String is kept tight while being wound. Draw normal and tangent to the curve at any point. So the given data is radius of the circle is 30 mm. So the string length will be equal to 2 into pi into r, which is equal to 188.4 mm. So first of all, draw the circle having radius equal to 30 mm and show the string length having length equal to 2 pi r, which is equal to 188.4 mm. Thereafter, divide the circle into 8 equal parts and make sure that the string should be attached at the circle, which will be tangent to this vertical diameter of the circle. Now give the numbering on the circle. This will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now as we have divided the circle into 8 equal parts, we have to divide this 2 pi r distance, or we have to divide this string into 8 equal divisions also. And if you want to know how to divide a line into equal number of divisions, then again watch my session of geometric construction, and the link is given in the description. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 divisions. This will be our P0 point. Now from each point of the circle, that means from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, draw tangent to the circle. That means from 1 we have to draw a line perpendicular to this diameter of the circle. So draw the tangent at each point 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now after drawing the tangents, first of all measure 1 to P0 distance on the rounder, and by taking 1 as the center, mark the point P1. This length will be equal to 1 to 8, that means 1 to P0. Now measure 2 to P0 or 2 to 8 distance on the rounder. Take the center at 2 and mark the point P2 over here. This length will be equal to 2 to 8 or 2 to P0. Now measure 3 to P0 distance on the rounder. Put your rounder on 3 and mark the point over here P3. This length will be equal to 3 to 8. Now measure 4 to P0 distance on the rounder. Take center at 4, mark the point P4. The length will be equal to 4 to 8. Now measure 5 to P0 distance on the rounder. Take the center at 5, mark P5. This length will be equal to 5 to 8 or 5 to P0. Now measure 6 to P0 distance on the rounder. Put your rounder at 6, mark the point. This will be P6 and this length will be 6 to 8 or 6 to P0. Now measure 7 to P0 distance on the rounder. Put your rounder at 7 and mark the point P7. And after marking this point P0, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7, draw the freehand curve passing through these points. This curve will be an involute of a circle. Now next is we have to draw a normal and tangent to the curve at any point. So first of all mark any point S on the curve. Let us say that mark over here point S. Now after marking this point, connect this point to the center of the circle. So after drawing this line SO, now find the midpoint of this line OS. So let us say that this will be the midpoint of line OS. And after finding the midpoint, take midpoint as a center and radius is equal to midpoint to S or midpoint to O. Draw a semicircle or circle or draw an arc. Mark the intersection point of this arc to the circle. So this arc is intersected over, at the circle over here. So mark this point. Let us say that point N. Now connect this point N to S will be the normal to the curve, and the line passing through point S and perpendicular to the normal will be the tangent. So now draw a line perpendicular to the normal and passing from point S will be the tangent to the curve. Now let us take another example of involute of a circle. So the content of the problem is an inelastic string 150 mm long has its one end attached to the circumference of the circle out by the other end of the string. When it is completely wound round the disc of 50 mm diameter, draw the curve, trace the string always tight, name the curve. So right now the given data is the diameter of the circular disc is 50 mm, so the radius will be equal to 25 mm, and the length of the string is given 150 mm, and if we measure 2 pi r, which is equal to circumference of the circle, it will be equal to 157 mm. So right now the string length is less than 2 pi r. So now let's see what we will do if the string length is less than 2 pi r. But here it is given that name the curve, or as we know that the name of the curve is involute. So let's start. So first of all, draw a circle having radius is equal to 25 mm and draw a string showing the length 2 pi r right now. Right now don't show the actual length of the string, show the 2 pi r distance on the rounder. Now in this case the length of the string is less than 2 pi r, but make sure that whatever will be the string length, first of all mark 2 pi r distance and make divisions on 2 pi r distance. So let us divide the circle into 8 equal parts and this 2 pi r distance into 8 equal parts also, and give the numbering. So on the circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the string give the numbering like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure that right now we have not shown the actual length of the string, which is 150 mm. Right now we have taken 2 pi r distance and we have divided this 2 pi r distance into 8 equal parts. So after taking 2 pi r distance and dividing 2 pi r distance into 8 equal parts, now mark this string length on this line. So the string length is 150 mm, so our P0 will be over here, not over here. In the last case we have taken P0 over here. So right now the string length is given 150 mm, so we have to mark the P0 over here. So after marking P0, now follow this same method. From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points on the circle, draw tangent to the circle. So from 1, draw the tangent and make sure that the tangent will be perpendicular to this particular diameter of the circle. Draw tangent which will be perpendicular to this diameter. Draw tangent from 3 perpendicular to this diameter, from 4, 5, 6, 7. Now after drawing the tangents, measure 1 to P0 distance on the rounder, and by taking center at 1, mark the point P1 on this line. This length will be equal to 1 to P0, not 1 to 8. It will be equal to 1 to P0. Now measure 2 to P0 distance on the rounder. Take center 2 and mark P2 over here. Make sure that the distance between 2 to P2 will be equal to 2 to P0. Now measure 3 to P0 distance on the rounder. Put your rounder at 3, mark the P3 point. This distance will be equal to 3 to P0. Now measure 4 to P0 distance on the rounder. Put your rounder at 4, mark point P4, which is at a distance of 4 to P0 from 4, which is equal to 4 to P0. Now measure 5 to P0 distance on the rounder. Put your rounder at 5, mark P5 on this line, 5 to P0. Now measure 6 to P0 distance on the rounder. Put your rounder at 6, mark P6. Now measure 7 to P0 distance on the rounder. Put your rounder at 7, mark P7. Now you can see that after that there isn't any divisions. So we will mark the point P8 over here. And now after marking these points, draw the freehand curve passing through these points. Will be an involute of a circle. But right now, in this case, the string length is less than 2 pi r. You can also draw an involute of a circle in which the string length is more than 2 pi r, in which you have to apply the same method, but you have to remember this case. So this is it for today. Thank you for watching. We will come with some more problems of engineering curves in our next lecture. Till then, take care.